Good morning, Dean Davison, liveweatherblog.com meteorologist here. It's time for an update on Tropical Storm Don. Right now, 45-mile-an-hour winds, and it is moving towards the west-northwest, and this will continue. It's going to look like it's going to be south of Houston, and just south of Corpus Christi, and it'll be between Brownsville and Corpus Christi. We get a landfall on the system. We have tropical storm warnings in effect now, and tropical storm watch for Brownsville area. You see, it looks like it's going to stay a tropical storm, but it may be a strong tropical storm at landfall, possibly a low, as high as a low Category 1 hurricane. And it is not out of the question that they could still occur. As you see, this is the projected path from the National Hurricane Center, and it takes it from where it is currently, 7 o'clock in the morning, about 150 to 200 miles from the coastline, and by the afternoon, looks like a landfall here in Texas. It'll be the first tropical system landfall in a while in the United States of America. I'll review some warnings here. Tropical warnings effect from Port Mansfield to St. Louis Pass. Tropical storm watch from Port Mansfield down through Corpus Christi. Tropical warning, if you don't know what that means, it means that conditions are favorable within the next 24 hours of getting tropical storm conditions in the above area. So stay tuned to liveweatherblogs.com, the weather service, and all media outlets for the information. See, Don is not exactly its center circulation. Looking around there, its movement, like I said, is going to be west-northwest. And have to turn to northwest. So here in the Texas coast, Corpus Christi area down in Brownsville, why you have to watch this. You see nothing really in its way. You got the outflow is not predominant like it was yesterday, if you haven't noticed that. But it will get better organized as it comes along. A little bit of easterly wind shear is going on right now with this system. And as you see, Don actually looking better than it did overnight. It looked pretty pitiful overnight. That's finally getting itself together a little bit better. You see the high pressure building here in the east. Another high starting to build here to the west of it. And that's where it's going to shoot the tropical storm Don into the Texas coast. We also have another disturbance down here near the Caribbean. As that moves west, that has a chance of actually developing. So it's something we had to keep an eye on. Let's take a look at some computer model data this morning. This is the GFDL model, and you can see how this projects itself over the next 24 hours or so. Put it in motion, you can see what happens here. Watch the winds here. 58 knots. So it does top out as a strong tropical storm and make landfall in Texas. Now to the next model we're going to look at, the DFDM model. Here's the HWRF model, and you can see that also does bring it up to 62 mile an hour, 62 knot wind, the highest, right? As you can see. And that makes it, that actually, the HWRF model actually is bringing it, close down a little bit. This is how it is. Brings it near Corpus Christi, Texas. The HWRF model. That's the Hurricane Center model for tropical systems. Here's the GFS. You can see here's the system. The high building in here. You get a high starting to build here in Mexico. That's what we were talking about earlier. I want to show you this a little better. With the low between the two highs, it'll be high pressure, clockwise, low. So it'll block it from going west, and it'll block it from going east. So where you get it is right up the center, and that's why they have that where it's at. We'll advance this. You can see we're going to make a landfall. High pressure will definitely build in strong in the eastern United States. That's what's going to warm up the eastern United States. This will actually push the system towards the monsoon regions of New Mexico and Arizona, which will be good for them. They need the rain. Here's the system. As I said, the storm has actually gotten itself better organized. So you get a little more outflow start here at the southern end, and eventually the outflow will start in the northern end. And that's a good thing if you want to see a storm strengthen. What if it's in motion? And you'll see what will happen in the last. Look at it. It looked decent, and then look at it, it's died off. And then it started getting itself a little better organized. It's thunderstorm development around the center again. And we're finally getting some explosive thunderstorms in north of this actual low pressure. So definitely a good omen if you're looking to see this get a little stronger. You see the hurricane hunters are way in here, and you see some tropical storms and force winds to the eastern side of this, even up in the parts of the band. The problem we're going to also see with this is landfall of tropical system, eastern side tornadoes, and that's going to be an issue when it landfalls. Univalve's not perfect on this, but like I said, the furthest east now is the GFDL, and that brings it near Houston. Furthest west is the NGFDL. It's GFS sitting up center. The H4 pretty far east. So like I said, Corpus Christi to about 100 miles north of Brownsville. That's the area you're going to really want to watch. That's going to be the area that you see the most probable landfalling location. I don't disappointed HurricaneTrack.com, but it is what it is. They decided not to go to Texas, so we're not going to bring any live data. But you know the Weather Channel will, so I'll look at getting some information and some more live report information up here. But like I said, it's still 145 miles an hour, and they're not going based on the idea of it's not going to be too strong. Yeah, any data is good data when looking at tropical system, in my view, but everybody to themselves. Into the severe weather threat, we have the MCS that over here towards Illinois, right basically from Pittsburgh back to Nebraska. Some energy up here near New York to Boston. The C-text area down here is going to be for tropical systems, mostly tornadoes, and somewhere along the front range. Stay with liveweatherblogs.com for all the latest weather information. We'll have more on Don as the day goes through. More liveweatherblogs.com. This is meteorologist Dean Davison. Have a great day, and I will talk to you a little bit later with a further update on Don.